All right. Okay. I'm on silent. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's happening, family?
Getting this podcast in. We're going to try to get it through with my baby's back. Y'all see how he's sitting in position to birth his baby. All right. You ready, boo-boo?
Yeah, I'm sitting in a kneeling position. I'm with Cap.
You with what?
Cap.
Oh,
That's how I'm sitting right now.
Your knees ain't on the ground.
One is.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Bless his heart. Y'all pray for my baby. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Woo! Making sure that was me testing.
I know what was wrong.
Well, said.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening, good people?
Welcome back to another episode of Is This Going to Cause an Argument?
Yes.
A weekly podcast that I am the host of. My name is Angel Lakita Moore Tanksley, also known as That Chick Angel. And tell them who you are, hubby.
I'm the other host, her husband, Marcus Tanksley, of
Marcus
a bunch
ain't
of
on
years.
the gram. Of 13.
13. Almost 13 years.
Man, lucky number
Marcus
13.
ain't on the gram. That's my favorite number.
We here.
Yeah.
We about to be at your favorite number. Y'all can catch this podcast everywhere on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, Spotify.
All of the above.
And you can catch me at That Chick Angel on almost every single platform. And you can see this podcast on YouTube at That Chick Angel TV. And tell them where you at, baby.
Y'all can find me at Marcus Ain't on the Gram and also on Facebook at Marcus Ain't on the Book. You can also find my beard and body butter.
Get Man Shit on IG.
Yes.
MANSHYT.
And you can also go to the website manshit.com. MANSHYT. I'll be getting those two confused.
I'll be wondering. I'm like, what pause is his brain taking? Why is it already taking?
Tell me. Orders are going out a little slow right now, just with everything going on.
How many more you got to send out? Because I thought we had to send them all.
One more to send out.
Okay, I'll take it tomorrow. Have it ready.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. Yeah.
Shelter in place. Hopefully you are in place and you are in shelter and you are not one of these crazy folk that is out here just wandering the streets.
Yes.
Like we ain't in a pandemic, a global one at that.
Something just landed on my head.
Marcus just killed something. You might hear our kids in the background. They are on spring break, so they are watching a movie in the den, having themselves a good old time. So we start off our podcast with a segment that we like to call In My Feelings. This is where we discuss stuff that's making us feel really good or stuff that is like just pissing us off. And I mean, there's a lot of things probably pissing a lot of people off right now.
I imagine.
But let's start off with what's got us feeling good. I got something, and if you have to think on yours.
No, I got, as bad as everything is going right now, I still feel blessed. I know there's a lot of people going through a lot right now. A lot of struggle that's going on in the country, throughout the world right now. However, I feel like, I'm in a place I'm in a much better place than what a lot of people doing. Not that makes me feel good, but I'm glad I'm not as, in a valley, what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
I do feel blessed in that aspect. Favored.
I feel good that even though I'm not working my like acting gigs right now, checks is still coming in. Come on, give them the glory. We, because of the whole private school process, did our taxes early. We had our taxes filed and completed by February 14th. So praise the Lord, income tax returns were deposited. Plus, I'm making money still off of residuals. Jobs that hadn't paid me yet just came through with the cash.
Came through with the cash.
So that's a blessing because, like Marcus said, I understand there are a lot of people. How many millions of people they said filed for unemployment?
No, it's like 6.5
had to
million
file for
people.
Unemployment. And believe you me,
it's crazy.
Depending on how long we stay in this, I will be a part of the number, and there's no shame in it. That's the reason why you work as an employee, to be able to protect yourself when things like this happen. So that's got me feeling good. So good that I bought a couple of things last night when I was up until 1 o'clock.
There you go.
But not a lot. I bought some glosses, some lipsticks. That wasn't a whole lot of money.
What you need lipsticks for?
Because I don't wear my reds the way I used to. Y'all remember when I would wear a red lipstick every single podcast? I done ran out of
I was
reds.
like, were you waiting on them to answer?
Yeah, because they saying it right now. They're like, yeah, we're happy, Angel to the red. Those of y'all who watch. Red is my signature lip color, but I needed to re-up on a couple colors that I really like and try some new colors. I also was supporting Melissa Fredericks and her new merch that she dropped. There's nothing standard about a black woman. I wanted to support that, and so I bought that. And then I bought the twins 2 robes because they have been, specifically Kai,
of course,
has been asking
that
for
boy.
a robe.
He probably want an ascot, don't he?
No, but he wanted a blue one, and so did, because little Marcus has a blue one, and Kai wants to do everything.
Yeah, he's in that phase right now.
And little Marcus is like, I'm going to trick him to think I'm doing this, so he'll do this instead of that. I said, why? He's like, because it's like getting on my nerves. He wants to do everything I want to do. I said, well, then you shouldn't have came out first. I said, that's your fault.
And then when he don't want to do it, why don't you want to do this, Kai? This is what I'm doing, Kai.
Shut up, baby. Don't talk like that. And blue is Sai's favorite color, so they'll all have blue robes, so I ordered those. So yeah, which is just twins. That's not that bad.
All right.
You be buying parts for your vehicle all the time. We in the middle of a
Few
pandemic.
and far between.
You can barely say it with a straight face.
I don't buy that many parts. This is stuff every now and then.
I think sometimes he purposefully breaks things on that car just so.
No, I don't either. I can tell you that. I got to get under that dashboard with this fix.
Oh. So what's got you feeling some type of way?
It's back, man. The hell with this back.
That's got me feeling some type of way too.
God dang, y'all, this is awful.
I wasn't gonna bring it up as mine, but I'm going to just concur with you that I hate it that your back is out.
Not more than me. This is
I don't
annoying,
know.
man.
I don't know.
I can't work out. Can't even, the struggle I have to put on socks and shoes every morning.
I don't mind helping you dress when you need help, but it do suck when he can't do stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so you can't do that? Okay. But understand, you got to heal. I'd rather you heal completely and not do none of that stuff.
Listen, y'all, I can still do plenty. I can't tell you that.
And then,
whatever, because I was in more pain this past weekend and you didn't seem to mind.
I did mind.
I couldn't tell.
Meaning,
Meaning what?
That when I see you complaining and like in sore and pain and stuff, the last thing I want from you is for you to try to lay it down. That's the last thing I want. I want you to heal.
But you ain't gonna be like, no, don't do that.
But that's the last thing I'm like, I need you to heal all the way up, because let me tell you, that'll be the last good pump. If afterwards you're like, oh my,
that ain't gonna happen. I'll tell you that. I'll hold it in.
I was like, no, not until
What's
you.
What's wrong? It was good. It was good.
Oh my goodness. No, that just that irks me. I feel so bad for you. I do. I feel really, 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 really bad for you about that.
Yeah. I'm like, it's like truly annoying. Like it. I think I'm more pissed than I am in like pain right now. It's just,
It's a lot. The thing that's got me in my feelings is I be having plans of things that I want to get done in the day. Please pardon our kids. They're just having a good time in the background. But it don't be happening. Like today, I said, I'm going to edit at the top of the day. I'm going to work out. I'm going to do my Facebook Live. I'm going to edit at the top of the day. Then I'm going to spend the rest of the day just cleaning. I was like, I'm even going to vlog it. I'm going to just set up the camera, speed up the cleaning up.
6 hours later.
I didn't finish editing until almost 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. Hopefully you all caught the video on our YouTube channel or on our Instagram. Marcus did my acrylic fill in my gel polish, and so we did a little like cute teaser on IG that was funny, and then we posted the whole video on YouTube. But as I've told Marcus,
real thuggish, it's just the type of stuff I get into. Gotta let people know.
As I have told Marcus, who has now begun his path of learning how to edit, the more footage you have to go through, the longer the editing process is. And because I shot so much, because I didn't know what was going to happen while he was doing my nails. So I shot a lot of stuff because I didn't know like what pieces would be funny. So, but I had to watch all of that footage at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's
I was
fabulousness was happening.
Fabulousness was happening. Yeah. But I cut almost 2 hours of footage down to like 24, which is minutes, which is no easy feat. So anyways, it's frustrating to me when I'm not able to just get everything done I want to get done, because even though the kids are on spring break, I'm still trying to take advantage and teach the kids, because Kai's behind on his letters just because they're just not sticking. So it's got to kind of be a constant thing to try to help those things stick, and they eventually will. It's just not currently happening. So trying to cater to them, trying to edit, wanting to clean. It's all a lot.
All right, let's move to it.
You can tell my husband's back is hurt. He almost gave me
the we just in this.
He almost gave me the OBGYN.
Let's move on to the next subject. That's all I'm saying. You've been kind of circling.
And this is a conversation.
All right. Well, I'm moving it forward. All right, here it comes.
I'm a
OBGYN.
Your OBGYN finger off. That's his finger to tell me, let's move forward. Let's go. So I had written out a topic earlier this year for today's date, for the date of this podcast was going to be going up, and it was, who do you despise, living or dead? But I feel like Marcus has made it clear in previous podcasts, actually the last 2 podcasts, you've made it clear. The specific person that you despise the most was your old principal.
Not the most. He's a person I don't care too much for him. And one of the teachers I brought up actually ran into my mama. Like,
after the podcast, didn't it?
How's Marcus doing?
He's like, she's still alive. So
she's alive and well. Thank God. I'm glad she's doing good.
But I still thought, you know what? Let's go there. Marcus, you said you want me to move things along.
Let's do it. That was 30. That was 3 seconds.
Whatever.
You went on.
So I still thought it would be a good a jumping off point if we talk about the things we have despised in our lifetime. 1, because it'll give us nice little story time bits. Mm-hmm. But 2, I feel like it's always great to start a conversation from a place of passion. That's how it's easy to write jokes that way, when you start from a place of passion. And despise is a very passionate place to be, something that you hate. I will start off with a singer whose voice that people love. He's still alive. I think he's still singing songs, and I would like for him to stop. And his name is Kim. K-E-M. Isn't that how you spell his name? He don't even spell it right. That's how you spell it.
I don't know how you say it though.
Kim.
Or just Kim. It's not Kim, but Kim. Is that like Aaron and Aaron?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, yeah.
And it's terrible.
I agree with you.
What's that song he sang?
That's what he do with every song. I can't tell you the song, but I can tell you, promise you he does that.
And then Marcus, when he rides in my car, he loves to put it on an old man station, 92 point something with Steve Harvey show. So if I turn on my radio in the morning, they're going to play him.
When do I put it on that?
You put it on, what's the channel that you always put it on in my car? It's the one that plays
97?
Yeah, whatever.
94.7 The Wave? That's the jazz station.
Is that the one that they play Steve Harvey in the morning?
I don't even listen to that station in like a year and a half.
Sir, answer the question I'm asking you.
Yes, that's the station you're talking about. You
so,
talking about something 2 years ago?
Regardless, I was suffering.
This wine breath. God dang. How many bottles you done had?
Bottles? What are you talking about?
Anyway,
a glass of wine.
Yeah, so they love I'm right there with you. I can't stand that dude's voice.
I don't know how he's, and there are singers that I'm just like, how did you become the person you became? Like, how, like, I think that about I tried Macy Gray. How?
Yeah. We seeing eye to eye a lot right now.
I don't despise her. What song are you
That's
singing?
What she sounds like to me. I have no idea. It's a song I can't think of the name of it. Somebody, y'all know what song it is.
I don't despise her, but
I don't despise her.
Voice is
I don't get her voice.
Kim, though, I like literally.
I got one that'll top him.
Who?
You know.
Oh,
John Legend.
I don't despise John.
I do.
I don't despise
I
him.
do. God dang.
I'm ready to go right now.
He yodels.
I'm ready. No, he doesn't. That's not yodel.
Yes, he does.
That's not yodel.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know
He's
what
a crooner. You don't like the crooning.
Whatever it is, I don't like. Yeah, you're right. I don't like it.
Oh, that's the way. You also have another person that you do not like. He's not a singer.
He's a singer/rapper?
Yes.
Drake. I despise. I can't stand the way Drake. I don't like his voice. I don't like how he looks. I think he has whack haircuts and facial hair. His lip. I don't know what people getting. I think people put him on a level. They're comparing him to this day and age in lyrically. Because people are like, oh, he's dope. He's easy. No, he's not. If you compare him to anybody slightly good of this day and age, he is whack. I know almost everybody out there is going to disagree with me on this. I don't care.
I don't know.
I've given it a shot. I've tried. I've actually listened to Drake albums and Drake records, and people are like, oh, you got to hear this song and that song.
Is it mostly his voice?
No, it's his lyrical talent. I don't understand I don't understand what people find, why people rank him as such a high standard when it comes to lyrics. Like, he does not compete with anybody dope. He can't compete with J. Cole. He can't compete with Kendrick Lamar. He can't compete with Jay Electronica. Everybody that came out with him, he cannot compete with. So I don't understand.
Not everybody, because
I ain't gonna say everybody, yeah, because like actually 90% are trash, and you got that top 10% that's up there, and people put him in like the top 2. I don't get it. I don't know.
You know, his songs, unlike a lot of the people that you named, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, his songs are songs that can be played in the club.
No, but these are dudes that.
No, I'm saying that his popularity. First, let's start there. And I understand there's people.
His popularity, there's a lot of people that's popular that I don't get. I ain't talking about his popularity. I'm talking about when people say, oh, he's one of the top rappers. Like, he's one of the top this, top that. Like, his lyrics are dope. Drake got bars. Drake does not have bars. That's why Pusha T crushed him and wasn't even trying.
You know, I won't say that he does not have bars. One thing I also had to realize I'm not a hater of Drake like my husband is, but he's definitely not one of my favorites. He's not like, but he has had a couple of songs that I've been like, okay, I see you.
I have yet to hear one.
I see you. But I also have to realize that some of today's lingo, and not to age myself so bad, I don't catch sometimes. So like I have to kind of like be in a place to really listen and realize, oh, that went over my head. That's the reason why it wasn't clever to me. I didn't even realize that he was saying something else than what I caught.
He's whack.
I'm not here trying to convince you. I don't think he's whack at all.
I want somebody to like give me 4 to 8 of his bars that would make me leave me like, oh, okay, or even a song, and people be like, but have you listened to? There's no way you heard so and so whatever song he did and thought he was whack. I listened to the song and I'm just like, this is trash.
You know,
like, he has not said anything.
You know who could give you lyrics? You'll still probably feel the same way, but someone who could actually probably give you lyrics, whatever Drake's best lyrics are, is Doughboy.
I know Doughboy. He's always hanging on Drake's nut.
Why'd you say off of his nuts?
Because he does.
He's a fan.
No, he's more than a fan. And this been said on that show. He's way more than a fan. He would probably have a heart attack if he heard this. No, it's like like I said, I've actually given it a try. I've actually tried because I'm like, all right, there's something in this dude that everybody likes, and I'm missing it. Let me give this an honest, neutral shot. And I have multiple times. I'm like, this dude, he gets more trash the more I hear him.
Well, you know, people say that he's the voice of like the 20-year-olds, and that is another reason why I won't consider him trash, because it's not my voice. So,
and that's why I would consider him trash, because everybody thinks mumble rap is trash, and that's what the category that he's like compared to, and that's why people see him as this, oh my God. It's like, if you take Kendrick Lamar and compare him to mumble rap, he will be a god MC.
Right. No. But like nobody's calling Kendrick Lamar the voice of the 20-year-olds or J. Cole. I'm saying like for some reason, whatever Drake is saying is speaking to whatever is going on in the heads.
Drugs, because they're all drug addicts right now. They crackheads. That's what he's speaking to. Speaking of that,
somebody else I despise, The Weeknd.
I can't even speak on it because I don't even know that dude. I saw a portrait. I have no idea who The Weeknd is. I saw a portrait of Basquiat, the painter, the artist. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's Basquiat. That's dope. It was like a huge mural of him. Mm-hmm. And then somebody was like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that. Everybody thinks that's The Weeknd. I'm like, what you mean The Weeknd? I'm thinking they're talking about the actual Weeknd. So I'm like, am I looking at this abstract painting thinking that it's Basquiat? And I'm like, oh, you mean actual person called The Weeknd. This is a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And Weeknd can punch me in my face and I still wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Apparently he looks like Basquiat.
That's what he sounds like.
No, okay.
I'm like, wait, that's all we needed? That's all you need to bring to the
real cute, I'm a doer. She said I'm intelligent. Computer. That's the type of crap that be coming out of Drake's mouth. I just imagine Drake doing a song with Weeknd, and that's what the type. And people be like, "That was dope. That was stupid."
Oh,
get out of here.
That's so mean.
Drake don't care. Dude's a trillionaire. It don't matter what I say about it.
He's like, you ain't gotta like me. All
yeah,
right?
He's like, good. Another hater. Somebody else gonna go listen to my music just because you was talking about me. Thanks for the money.
Exactly. Staying on music, and then we'll come off of music if you have another one. But my other one is Iggy Azalea.
She don't do music no more, does she?
I don't know what she do. I don't like her.
Oh, that's T.I.'s fault. You should despise T.I. for doing it. T.I. did that.
He did.
I'm a T.I. fan, and you messed up hip hop with that one, homie.
Nah,
for the almighty dollar. Went and got that chick talking with this fake accent. That was the most like. That was offensive.
I called it once. I don't know if it was in a. I think it was actually in a talk to camera video that I did on my YouTube channel. Her voice, her rap voice is like minstrel. It's a minstrel show. It's a vocal minstrel show.
Yeah, like blackface.
Yeah, like to her voice. And I understand, like, everybody has a rap voice. Nobody's coming out there like rapping the way they talk.
Yeah, but don't nobody switch up countries on how they talk.
She truly did. I was like, I feel personally I would have possibly liked her even more had she been rapping in an Australian accent. Had she been a little closer to the roots of where she was from instead of what she emulated from the music she liked. So yeah, and then of course everybody can do whatever they want to their body. But then when you have
don't even talk about body. You just said all that. It just brought one more person to my mind. They all in the same game too.
I mean, like if you want to get a fake butt, just like I want to get fake boobs, ain't nothing wrong with it. But when there seems to be a large amount of cultural appropriation, I eventually get to the point where I'm just like, come on, son. Like really? And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. We just all gonna be okay with that.
Be okay with that, huh?
But you know, she ain't hurt nobody. But still, I don't like her. She probably a very sweet person, but I hate that about her. Now, what were you? Who?
No, you said all that. That's like Nicki Minaj to me.
Do you despise her?
I don't. I just don't. I despise where she went to because Nicki Minaj actually used to be dope, like a dope lyricist, and then she got commercialized. Now she's just awful.
I don't know if it was the commercialized thing that made her that way because
no, she was awful.
But I do wonder what happened to her lyrics. I do wonder what. But you know what? I when I look at her, granted she has not had as much work as Little Kim.
But she had more work. She ain't had as much, but she had more.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Lil' Kim
Nicki's went to her body. Lil' Kim just went straight to her. I don't know what happened to that shit. Right. Lil' Kim looked like an old Asian man.
Lil' Kim did a whole lot, and Nicki Minaj did some to her face too. Not as much as Kim.
Nah.
So I just
Nicki Minaj, her body makes you. Nicki Minaj's body makes you want to regurgitate the same as Kim's face.
Oh no!
Like they are equally like when you see their bodies, it's like, oh God, why did you do that to yourself?
I do.
Again, our opinions are not hurting these people. Actually,
No,
they'll probably
they could hurt their feelings. I'm not going to say it in that matter, but
okay.
I do wonder what pressures that exist in the world of hip hop as a female that cause a lot of these females to really.
Maybe I'm being insensitive on that too.
Yeah, like
not on Drake's lyrics, however, on their bodies. Maybe I'm being a little insensitive because you don't know. Because you see people getting facial work done, or just whether it's injections or whatever they're getting done, and you don't know the pressures.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have to maintain this image, and they're not free to gradually age. Look how you just changed my opinion. How to gradually age the way everybody else does.
Yeah, so like, cause you know when I think about Lil' Kim back in the day, Lil' Kim was cute.
Yeah, she was cute, and that wasn't gonna age to ugly. She was gonna be that black don't crack chick. You could tell.
Yeah, absolutely. So you obviously see the choices that I feel personally that she has made with her body are not choices that someone who is in a very healthy place mentally would make.
Check this out.
That's just my opinion, though.
Do you think once you get so high up, and once you into the whole plastic surgery thing, do you consider it beauty to look like you've had plastic surgery? Do you think they consider it beauty to look like you've had? Because I've seen women that I can tell was not rich. They were wealthy, and this ain't even famous people. This is just wealthy women, just being out here in California, and literally I'm just gonna go ahead and say their face will look grotesque
because of all the work they've
had. All
done.
the work, and it's just like, is there something like tattoos? Somebody may consider tattoos hideous, but other people get addicted to it, and the more they get, the better they think it looks. Like me, I still want to get more tattoos. So, do you think plastic surgery goes to that point to where it's like?
I don't know
like
that it
look
becomes...
of plastic surgery gets attractive to them.
No, but I think the look of aging becomes so grotesque to them.
But aging doesn't look half as bad as getting that. Like one lady,
them though.
One lady, I mean, I did a triple take, and after I did, and it wasn't on purpose, I could not take my eyes off her because I could not believe that she looked like that.
It's like, think about Joan Rivers, who one of my favorite female comedians ever. She had so many facelifts in life. She had several, to the point that yes, she had a face that you could just see. Oh, you not only had a facelift, you've had multiple facelifts. And I think when you've reached a certain point of...
But you mix that with the lip injections and then the...
Because all that stuff ages. Like,
it's made to droop eventually.
Yes, we don't really recognize it in that way. But like, your lips begin to change when you get older. Obviously, you get crow's feet. You get laugh lines around your mouth. A lot of things happen. And when they see those things, they want those things to disappear.
And they try to, yeah.
And sometimes the repercussions of it, they don't really, I don't want to say they don't think through, but I think they'd rather have those repercussions than to age. Who's your next thing?
My next one, I pretty much vented it all, y'all. No, I got, let me see. So I don't know. Yeah, Nikki, lyrically where she went, don't know what happened with that.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be music?
No.
I do want to say, I can't say that. Musical.
What?
Nah, I can't say that. I'm going to leave that one alone. They'll shut this podcast down.
Oh, no.
It's not the person's voice, it's what they do sometimes with their voice.
Well, I can tell you, I don't like Biggie's voice at all. Despise it.
I'm talking about, no, this man is an icon throughout the history of music. And it's a certain thing that he does with his voice. And I'm just
he's not a fan of Stevie Wonder.
No, you want to lie?
Stevie Wonder's voice.
I love Stevie Wonder.
But you hate the thing he does with his voice.
When he does that. What is that, Stevie?
Yeah, he gets bad when Stevie Wonder goes, one time.
Stevie got one of the most butter smooth, beautiful voices that this world has ever seen. Of course, he's wrote like
a beautiful voice that this world has ever seen.
Butter smooth.
Are you trying to make cracks because you can't see a voice and he can't see? Is that what you're doing?
Okay, you just pulled that out of your ass.
Well, nobody says they have the best voice this world has ever seen.
Ever heard. That's what I meant. God dang, you knew what I meant.
I was making sure you weren't trying to do
has ever heard. And of course, he's wrote like nobody has wrote better music than Stevie, like in my opinion. But when he does that whole gargle yell thing, You know exactly what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just
when he gets down here. What is that?
It's him being expressive.
All right.
It's
like Spike Lee. Just getting expressive. You ain't gotta like it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But why would you change a beautiful song and start turning a Cookie Monster at the end?
We love it. We're like, yeah, that was what he was going through as a black man, as a black.
I can't even say I do despise it because some of my best songs he does, favorite songs he does it.
Like, why you do it?
I gotta hurry up and turn it off when he gets to that part.
Yeah, I don't like Biggie's voice at all. So, obviously, stop. Obvious. You just sound stopped up. Obviously, he is considered an icon in hip hop, even though he was only in hip hop for a very short amount of time. And so most people, they know Biggie's anthology because there's not a whole lot of songs you need to know his whole anthology. I could know them. I don't want to because I can't stand his voice. Not that the songs themselves were whack, but I don't like this that fat tongue voice when your tongue seems too fat for your mouth. And the I'm not gonna make it because my airways, the air passages are blocked off. I don't like the sound of sickness. That's what it is. I don't, and that's what that sound like. It sounds like he's sick. Oh my goodness.
I'm a Biggie fan.
Yeah, I know you are. And if you had to listen, I was about to say if a chick sounded like that.
A chick would not sound like that ever.
But I realized, his voice is deeper. But if you had to hold a conversation with somebody,
and don't y'all get it twisted.
Like
I love Stevie Wonder, damn it.
They know you love Stevie. Steve L. Okay, so off of music.
Superstitions. I can't get a superstition out of my head now. Very superstitious. Go ahead.
We needed to your little bit of your 1 2 1 2. Okay, is there a food or anything else in your growing up that just pissed to you? Stop singing.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Is there something from your childhood that I'm serious. That
coconut flavored coconut anything with coconut shavings in it. It tastes like insects.
Have you ever had a raw coconut from an actual coconut?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know. I remember as a kid, somebody just had coconut. They let us break them open and drink the milk and eat the coconut. That wasn't actually that bad.
Isn't that crazy?
The actual raw coconut version, you take a hammer, you smack it open, you drink the milk. It's like, got its own little flavor. It ain't nothing special. If I was stranded on an island, it'd be like freaking grape Kool-Aid, I'm sure. But yeah, eating the actual like meat out of the coconut is meat, right?
Yeah, it's meat.
Yeah. It tastes nothing like disgusting coconut that people.
What happens?
Coconut shaving. What happens in that process?
Yes, because Google that. Coconut shavings, coconut flavor. God. I don't like.
Put it on in something like a dessert. It literally tastes like somebody put like petrified gnats in it. And that's how disgusting. It's like, what is this texture? Why is these little things hard to chew? Stuck in my. It's disgusting.
Let me tell you. I remember we did Easter at our old house. And one of the women that came over, she would bartend a lot of the parties. And so I was about to make my favorite drink, a mojito. She was like, you want me just to make a pitcher of mojitos? I was like, girl, go ahead. She made this huge pitcher of mojitos. And she pours me a glass. And I'm wondering, why is this the most disgusting drink I've ever tasted?
They actually sell the shavings
and
in a
it's
bag.
Only because she used coconut rum. Coconut rum ruins every single drink to me. The only form of coconut I can deal with, I realize, is like Marcus said. Well, there's 3 forms, so I don't know why I said only. One in a raw form, and I didn't realize that until I did this raw vegan diet, and I made some mousse out of coconut meat. It was so good. I was so shocked because, like he said, the artificial just be tasting like booty, rocking everywhere. Okay, I don't mind coconut milk in Caribbean dishes because it does something real nice. I made some sort of like sauce for a chicken or a shrimp or something I made.
Yeah, that was good.
That had coconut milk in it. And I was like, all right, so coconut milk and rice, I can do that. That's fine. And then there's one other way that I can do it, and I can't even think of what it is. Go ahead.
But what is the shavings?
I don't know.
Like, what do they do with the shavings that turn coconut into tasting like coconut to trash?
To booty. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. And it's disgusting.
What is that?
It's very, very... coconut oil is the only other thing. I can cook with coconut oil. But coconut on a dessert,
Yeah, it's awful.
I don't know why people like... And when people like it, I'll be wondering, how are our taste buds so different? How could something that tastes so disgusting to me taste good?
And I think it would be better if I don't know if it's the texture with me. I don't know.
It's all of it. It's so nasty.
When we was dating, you said it. I was like, yep, she's the one.
That's also how I feel about coffee. I think I despise.
Yeah, coffee's one of those like. I get people's taste buds are different enough. People that can drink coffee straight. Like, I get it. I've tasted coffee before. I don't understand how people do it. But if you drink coffee and it tastes nothing like actual coffee, then you don't actually like coffee. Because I can make a coffee to where Angel would like it if you put enough goddamn cream and sugar in it. Like, I grew up like my mama, daddy, my aunts, uncles, everybody. They drank their coffee black straight up. And when I was a kid coming up, for some reason, cream and sugar was always around. I would sneak me some coffee, and it tastes like syrup. Delicious coffee syrup.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter.
But I'm like, I don't understand why somebody would put that in their body all the time.
But
they say it wakes you up. Yeah, taste it.
You know what else wakes me up? The Lord. I had a friend who had made me some hot chocolate.
Nothing to me smells better than coffee, though.
The smell,
I love
despise just as much as
I probably would drink coffee, but it gives me hard. It's too much caffeine.
We wouldn't be together.
That's the other thing I don't get. People that drink the caffeinated coffee, the only reason you drink coffee is for the caffeine.
No, some people like the taste.
I don't understand that.
Some people like
straight up
the taste. I had a homegirl that fixed me some chocolate milk. Not chocolate milk, hot chocolate. And I was like, like it was just tiniest hint of coffee. I said, this kind of tastes like coffee. She was like, I know, right? It's amazing. And if she only knew, I wanted to throw it in her face.
I don't mind coffee too much. I just don't understand.
I used to work out and come home. My old roommate, I was in grad school. My old roommate, Nicole, she would fix coffee every morning. And when I would come home from a workout, the smell would make me nauseous. I would have to go into my room and shut the door, or I was going to throw up everywhere. It's disgusting.
This is what something else is like. People get up every morning and they drink coffee, and then when they don't, they get headaches. I'm like, that's not good.
It's withdrawals.
It's withdrawals from something. People are like, no, but it has like healthy attributes. It doesn't. It's what is it, seeds or beans?
It's beans.
I know they call it a bean, but is it an actual bean or is it a seed?
Like a nut.
Okay, but a nut it's a bean, it's a seed. Like peanuts, it's a seed and not a bean.
But what is the point?
I don't know where I was going with that. That can't be healthy. Like,
and
people drink
people always like, look at the studies. What I have learned
can't trust them goddamn studies.
What I have learned in my adult life is that these industries within the food industry have a lot of money to get studies to show what they want them to show.
The fact that they call milk healthy, cigarettes were at one point in time 9 out of 10 doctors recommended Marlboro. They got a lot of money into it. They can pretty much get the studies to say anything they want to.
Right. So when people are like, do studies, coffee, like when people say red wine is good for heart health, I really want to be like, the alcohol industry makes more money than any industry. So if they want red wine to be good for heart disease,
I think the only industry that that can compete possibly with the alcohol industry is possibly the gun lobby.
Yes. That's like,
and if they could pass a bill. It's healthy to own guns. So, and I'll be like, see, Angel? It says right here, we need to go buy some more guns.
Right. They were like, we don't have to do a lobby. We got it in the Constitution that you get. It's a part of your liberties and freedoms.
In fact, they say, red wine. I'm like, all the stuff in wine, period. I'm sure them grapes have some really good healthy qualities to them, but.
Yeah, for the
I got some cognac over here that's made from grapes. Grapes ain't doing nothing great for me.
Yeah, but we talked about that actually on Unpopular Opinion on Kev on Stage Studios. Somebody brought up coffee being trash, and half of us were like, "Yeah, it is." But it is. It's a very. Addictive.
I don't think it's trash. I just think I don't.
It's a doo doo.
Yeah, it's addictive. That's what I don't. It's something that anything that's addictive, I don't think is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just like sugar. Like
sugar. It's that's the other one. I don't know what documentary it's on, but it brought us to light.
Yeah, that's the reason why I knew that those industries have so much money.
Yeah, you look on the back of anything, and everything has a daily percentage of what you should have, except for sugar. That's because they paid money to keep that off, because the level of sugar that you should have is so low that everything is basically.
Out of the
out, what you should have. One little piece of whatever you ate or drank has more than what you should probably have in a year.
Yeah. You know another food I just think is booty butt.
What?
Peas.
Oh yeah, peas is.
I
thought that would always be something I would end up growing into liking as an adult. Peas is trash as I'll get out. Who likes peas?
I don't know. There are people. I remember going to Nicole's house.
Disgusting.
See, this is what happens.
See, all these white people, we love them. I love Nicole I love Nicole more than I love some of my family.
Roommate.
I do. I love that girl.
Nicole was the one making coffee that would make me sick. I went to spend Easter with her and her family, and they had Easter brunch. And they literally had a bowl of peas with little star noodles in it, and they were just passing it around.
Oh no!
And I was just
I've been looking with my arm across what y'all want me to do with this? Is this a decoration?
Y'all really gonna just eat this? Yeah, this ain't garnish. Y'all gonna eat this? I don't mind it.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't mind it so much when it's in a casserole or a stir fry, but I still, if I can eat around it, I will. I'm not about to just try to scarf those in my mouth.
I'll pick all of them out. One thing, I don't know if they were dried peas that I was eating. This Christina, who I used to work with, she used to get this, it was like a snack dish, and I've been looking for them ever since. But they were spicy, they taste real good, they were crunchy. And I don't know if it was peas or if it was some type of bean or something, but it was dried and it was seasoned. And you could tell it was it was something I don't know, it was the healthy snack section. And she used to bring them in. I'm like, bring some more of those.
I'm sure she got them at Trader Joe's.
I didn't check Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I've had those. What you talking about? And
were they good?
Yeah, they taste.
You like them? Yeah, you like them. Don't even.
Not like that.
I don't know if there was peas. I don't know what these things was. They look like peas.
And you were tearing them up, huh?
Tearing all into them. I said, I'd put it in the IV, take it straight to the vein. I don't need to chew. Skip the middleman.
Chitlins, despise.
Nah, I can't say that because I used to eat chitlins and I actually liked them.
Well, I ate them once, and I first started to eat them. I was like, okay, this isn't that. And then probably before I finished the thought in my head, I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth.
The flavor or the texture?
Everything.
Yeah.
The flavor is probably not as bad as the texture, but then the flavor isn't that great either, because there is a bit of a shit.
They didn't clean them good.
No. They were clean, but I think I have a very sensitive palate. Because it took, like I said, I was eating it, and I was like,
you drank milk.
Milk is great. Milk doesn't come out of a booty hole.
It's disgusting.
Milk does not come out of a booty hole. It comes out of a titty. Not as disgusting as eating something that crap actually travels through.
That's actually crap. Your body absorbs
No.
Compresses all that shit and makes something and it leaves the body.
It's not anywhere near the same.
It's disgusting.
It's not. How many of y'all out there still eating chitlins? And there are people who really keep it as a tradition.
Like I said, as long as the South is around, this world will never be one race. And then chitlins will always exist.
I know, and I do.
I got a whole bunch of my family in Kentucky who still eat chitlins.
And here's the thing. Let me not act like I am this just so woke that I'm just like, how do people eat chitlins?
No, you literally don't like the taste.
I don't like the taste, but quit yelling at me. That's my 8-month-old, our 8-month-old yelling at me in my lap. But from a little bit of a woke point of view, it is like there's certain soul foods that
it's slave food. Anything that dealing with the pig, other than the goddamn like normal stuff.
Other than the ham. Other than the booty.
Other than the booty, Everything else was slave. That was all leftovers. Pig ears, cow tongue, pig feet, chitlins. What was it? Souse. That's the brain of a cow. Like, and they still tear it up in the South.
And it's not that I think we should erase our history and not appreciate it, but I think
we may do.
The fact that we keep consuming it as if it is just a delicacy beyond anything, but yet we're actually putting ourselves
we see we shouldn't be eating it. That's why simple stuff like salt kills us.
When Dave Chappelle said that,
Dave Chappelle,
he said table salt is our number one killer. So I do feel like we sometimes get so attached to, because we're just trying to create traditions, we're trying to keep traditions since traditions were taken from us. I do wish that we did better with soul food being just something that we have for the special occasion to keep the tradition alive, but not the thing that we go to for comfort all the time, because it's killing us. I mean, it tastes good while it's killing us, but at least some of the stuff. Ugh, not them chitlins. Golly. Oh, what else? Is there anything outside of food that in your life?
Because you done name like 4 foods. I ain't got a chance to name no food, but I can't think of none right now.
Because you used to eat everything, you crazy boy.
I eat everything, y'all. I can't think of food. I can't think of nothing.
Not a thing, not a drink, not anything that makes you go, blip, I don't want it.
No, I don't drink soda no more. That's something. Coca-Cola. Can't do Coca-Cola, y'all. I despise it. And it's not even the taste, but it's what it is. And 2, I stopped drinking as soda a long time ago, long before I stopped doing the whole steak and pork and all of that stuff, all the red meat stuff. The texture that it leaves on my teeth.
Isn't that weird?
That's
Why
awful.
does it do that?
I don't know, but you drank some of that. I remember that. I hadn't had Coca-Cola. It's probably been years. And I took a sip one day, and it's just it left that texture on my teeth. I'm like, I used to be okay with this? Oh my God.
Speaking of soda, cream soda and root beer, trash, Dookie, Dr. Pepper,
awful.
And
RC.
I could do RC Cola.
Root beer, I never got that.
I don't know how people like root beer. There's a taste, there's an aftertaste in there that's wrong. That's not supposed to exist in life.
The pre-taste too. I'm talking about the aftertaste, all of it. The way it tastes. I don't get root beer. No people that would tear that up.
Oh yeah, what a
carbonated water. Absolutely disgusting.
It's
and
nasty.
It has no goddamn. It's not supposed to. It tastes like something, which is trash. I don't understand. I don't know if my brain is telling me that it should have flavor behind it because it's carbonated, or if it's truly disgusting. But I can't drink that stuff, and people will actually request it.
I know Denora did.
Bubbly water. What?
Let me tell you what Denora did once. This is when she used to bartend at this one place, and I came up to the place that she bartended to visit, and I just wanted some water. And she was like, "Oh, I got you, sis." And she thought she was doing me a favor by putting some bubbles in the water.
Disgusting.
And I began to drink, and I said, "Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong. Y'all need to stop serving water.
Y'all got lead all up through your pipes." Then put that in my body, girl.
She said, "No, I added some seltzer," and I was like, "No, I don't like." Now, but here's this might sound hypocritical. And as I've gotten older, though, I like to add sparkling water to my juices. So when I was pregnant, and I think it's from me being pregnant so many times. When I was pregnant, we would go to
19 times you've been pregnant, you goddamn golden retriever.
Shut up. Specifically, when we would go to your workplace's parties, the Christmas party, I would do cranberry with sparkling water because the sparkling water helps. The sparkles help digest your food, which I needed. So I still that's the reason why I like mojitos, because they have sparkling water, but there's flavor.
Yeah.
There's juice and sugar in there. It's not just sparkling water.
I haven't tasted sparkling water in anything. that I've been like, oh, this needed that.
I think you have. You just didn't know, like because the other all
like
the other
Izzy or something like.
Yeah, well, yes, those are delicious. But because the sparkling water wasn't the main thing, it just added bubbles instead of adding being the only taste. But yeah, you're right. Sparkling water is terrible.
Trash as I'll get out.
Terrible.
You need to eat peas and wash it down with sparkling water. That's called torture.
Disgusting. Any other thing? We just
there's
was
something
food
right there at the top though. I can't remember what it is, but
what about actors? Are there any actors that make you go, "Get out of here, you trash"?
I'm sure there is.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I can't remember this actress's name, but she's a.
I mean, there's a bunch. I don't understand why they're as big as they are.
The woman who's in you can figure this one out. The woman who's in Bad Boys as the like white female lead.
The new one?
No, the original.
Oh,
where they have to
Kate
switch places.
What's her name?
Oh no, she's not. Don't put that on Kate Beckinsale.
I know that. You know, it's like one of the 3 top actresses that I know.
That you know. He's like Kate Beckinsale, right? I'm gonna tell y'all her name.
Yeah. What else has she been in? Why do you remember her?
She's been in a lot. She's very famous. That's how she ended up in that movie. The fact that I don't know, it's the way she talks.
You talking about the first one?
Yeah, her black girlfriend was shot.
Yeah.
And she's the one who's like,
Let me see her name.
I thought that you were gonna be such attractive guy.
Tia Leone?
I don't know if that's her real
No.
name. No, her.
Julie Mott?
Yeah, no. Tia Leone.
How you not know her name?
Because I don't
you
like her.
You said she's well known?
She has worked a whole lot.
What else she been in?
She's worked a whole lot. Has had very many series. All of that stuff. But yet she is trash to me. I cannot. I didn't realize that was her name though. Oh my gosh.
Movies and shows. What have I seen her?
She's been in a lot of stuff. You see Dick Fun with Dick and Jane. My mother was just talking about that movie.
Was she the wife?
Yes.
That she aged so much. That's what it was. Not a lot like she looks bad for her age.
Deep Impact.
You don't remember Deep Impact?
Yes, I do.
Who was the main dude in it?
Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay. It wasn't Bruce Willis. Yeah, it was.
Why do you think I don't know what
I was like, nah, it wasn't Bruce Willis. That was
She's in Madam
Tommy Lee
Secretary,
Jones,
which is a show that just ended
Jurassic Park
last year.
3, she was in that. All right.
I cannot stand. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Tia Leone.
I can't take her voice.
I guess I've never paid. I've seen her in a lot of stuff now that you mentioned. I've never paid a lot of attention.
Oh my God.
To her, though.
There's this obnoxiousness that she plays up so well that makes me want to rip my whole face off.
What show we need to go back. Well, that's what we need to be watching, going back and picking up where we left off. But there was one chick on there who we could not stand to look at.
Walking Dead?
No, Burn Up. Who was on Walking Dead?
Oh, right. One of the lesbian girls who always kind of halfway look cute.
Oh, let's talk about that real quick. That despised me. She was actually an okay person, but her character, what they did with her character on that show was so goddamn stupid. Walking Dead, the cute, was she mixed?
She was Latina.
Latino chick on there. Everybody else would be dingy and cut up and bleeding and dirt on the face. Where is she going to get her eyebrows and lips done, and why she always got makeup and clean?
She always had her midriff out, which I feel like would not be something that you would be trying to do
during a zombie apocalypse.
And it was like
they made survival boots.
You so stupid. Yeah, I don't like when they do that in those type of movies where they always have to have somebody with sex appeal. I despise when it is a movie about surviving and they play up a love story.
Yeah, like ain't nobody worried about that.
No, we don't care.
If it is, it's gonna be quick and simple. It's gonna be.
Me and you having sex? Okay, it's me and you. That's it.
Burn Notice. We used to watch a show called Burn Notice.
Oh, Marcus.
And the female lead in that movie.
In that show, you sound like an old person calling movie shows.
Yeah, in that show was she was so unattractive, y'all.
Oh yeah,
and she was just like sickly, skinny looking.
Oh God, Marcus is just dragging.
I'm sorry, but she was, but it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't play her out to be the sex symbol. Like she was supposed to be sexy, and everybody wanted her, and she was attractive.
Yeah, she was just extremely. Wait a second. Let me tell you, this is somebody who definitely aged. Look at her back in the day. Her name is Gabrielle Anwar. She did not look bad. Yes.
It looks like a completely different person.
That was in 1992. That's what she looked like. And then as she got older, she just kept losing weight because, you know, you got all these like things you got to keep up with when you're a celebrity. And I guess she was just like, I'm going to stop eating. And for us, for what we consider to be like attractive. And I feel bad because this is the reason why people be losing all this weight, because they don't want folk talking about them on their podcast.
Yeah. I ain't going to say her because we know her through somebody.
No.
We don't know her. You saw who it was.
No, I didn't. I did not see who it was, but we are not going to talk about no more women.
All right.
We're not going in their
She's
faces.
highly unattractive. God dang.
Never. She's highly unattractive.
She's
I do
tender-eyed.
know who you're talking about, and we're not going to talk about her.
And I would have never paid any attention to how unattractive she was if in one of the movies they didn't keep referring to her as beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, this beautiful, beautiful. I'm like, no,
That's what
she's
they
not.
kept doing with Jake Gyllenhaal's.
Look at that.
Name? Shut up. That's not the woman. You know that's not the woman from Batman. Is that who you think you talking
That
about?
is.
No. How come you don't be knowing people?
Put money on it.
Marcus, I know who the woman is from Batman. Because I've always been like, why do people say that she looks like this gorgeous something or other? No, that's not the one I'm talking about.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. No, the one, y'all know what I'm talking about? the other Batman.
Well, you were talking about the wrong
one with the Joker.
goddamn.
The one with what's the one with the Joker and as the Joker that everybody thought did just so magnificent. I think he's dead. Is he dead in real life?
Yeah.
Which one was that? Which one was it?
Oh,
Which Batman was that?
We keep talking while I find it.
There is a woman in this movie, and I wish I'm not into Batman like
Dark Knight. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. That is the person that they kept saying in the movie. Her.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Well, both of them. I'm looking at this. Oh God.
You see?
Yeah, both of them.
No, that's more so.
Now
her.
they know exactly who we talking about. God damn, you weren't supposed to say the name of the movie, Angel.
I didn't know that person.
Yeah, they both, y'all. They running. They
no,
neck
they're
and
not
neck.
neck
In
and
my
neck.
opinion, I'm sorry. Again, these are trillionaires, and look at that.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna stop because this is not godlike.
Yeah, you gotta cut this out. You can't leave.
Oh no,
in
this
there.
is staying in there. This is staying in there because I despise our behavior right now, and it's a reminder that we should not be talking about people like that. Oh, guys, tell us what you despise.
I feel bad now.
We should. This is something we should feel bad. We shouldn't be talking about women and their looks, especially women that have done nothing to us. We shouldn't be talking about anybody, man or woman, in their looks. At least
really?
not in.
No.
At least not in public forum. That is just done in poor taste.
Yeah, that's why I said you gotta cut all this out.
I'm not cutting it out. We're going to deal with our demons in front of everybody.
Ain't right.
We're going to deal with all these demons. All right, so we're going to do, instead of a comment of the week, even
Something
though I'm
else
sure.
I despise: Priuses.
Oh, you said that. We're bringing it back. What about, why do you not like Priuses?
But more so the people that drive them and BMWs and Range Rovers. But no, Priuses, I don't understand why a car has to be unattractive to be fuel efficient. I don't get that.
You feel like the body of it looks
Yes,
terrible?
it's disgusting. It's awful.
Oh, Jesus.
It is. This is why I don't get it. I don't understand. They could have easily made their car look like any other car. Mm-hmm. I mean, look how good Camrys look and Avalons and all that. You could have just made that, and you decided to make this horrible box-looking thing. And then if you drive a Prius, don't turn into a prick. Same as the BMW drivers. Just cut it out. I do despise BMW drivers.
Oh, listen.
Those are the ones I look for to do something stupid just so I can retaliate.
I despise people who drive under the speed limit.
Do you?
I do.
I don't mind it unless it's like unless it's like interrupting traffic. If you just over there off on your own, I don't really care. But if you like people If multiple people are having to go around you, then yes, you need to be pulled over and thrown out of your car.
Oh gosh.
Your keys need to be thrown to the other side of the interstate. Because I do see that a lot. Like people who like sit there, regardless of what lane, and everybody's having to go around them, you're creating hazards at that point.
Yeah, no, it pisses me off. We're gonna do both. I said we weren't gonna do it, but I found the comment that I wanted. Comment of the day and self-care tips. So be thinking of your self-care tip while I read the comment of the day because I already got mine.
All right.
So we on our last podcast was talking about what is our motto. What is it? And you all were like, we got ideas, right? And I appreciate all of that. But somebody gave me one that I really liked. And I'm going to have to put this thing on a shirt, on a notebook or something. She said our motto is fire. Mm-hmm. Funny, inspirational, real, empowering.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
If that ain't hot.
Who is this?
Thank you, Tierra Monique.
Yeah, Tierra Monique just coming up with it.
I love it. Huh. Fire. Funny. Inspirational. Real. Empowering. That blessed my soul. When that thing came across my feed, I said, now listen, honey, don't you get in my spirit today. Because I'll have a good old time in the Lord.
It is me, ain't it?
It's you too, right?
I was like, now hold on. I don't know about inspirational. But
you can be when you allow yourself to be.
Am I y'all? Yeah. Y'all see, if y'all are watching, y'all can see me adjusting constantly. Like I done drunk 3 gallons of coffee.
Yeah, bless your heart. We're about to close it out.
And took some speed.
So we're also going to do our self-care tip because we haven't done it in a while. And like I said, a lot of the world is in shelter in place kind of. So it can be kind of mentally draining even if you aren't working. If you are working, it can sometimes be draining work from home. If you're having to homeschool and you're not used to it. So my self-care tip that I have been loving to do, I have taken so many baths since we've been in shelter in place.
Damn water.
Call it what you want it.
Is that why the water bill look like it? Filling up that goddamn jacuzzi tub.
Or maybe it was from washing your big truck before you hurt when you hurt your back this last time.
No, that was very little water. I use a low flow nozzles.
Or whatever. But I take a bath with the baby, and I'm gonna tell you what. And I take a luxuriating bath, meaning I add stuff to it. Bath salts. There ain't been one bath I done took without bath salts. I just started adding bath oils. And now I'm using like a...
Use up the Epsom salt. That's what I'm supposed to...
No, these are not Epsom salt. It ain't going to help you
supposed to be soaking it.
Epsom salt's in Mama's bathroom. And then I've been using a luxury like body bar on my body. Y'all, like, blessed be the name of the Lord. Or you could order the cheap face mask from like Walmart or Target. Don't go out to get it. You can order it. And I did that one day. And y'all been talking about my skin is popping. Listen. Self-care. Taking a bath does not cost you any extra money than it would any other day of the week. So if you can, baths are not my preferred choice of washing my body, but as a self-care, it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
My tip is daily you need to find a quiet space. Whether it's, if it's in the house, if you got a bunch of kids like this running around and stuff, give them something to do, kick them outside, put them in a room, tell them to be quiet for 10 minutes. And just sit down and be able to collect your thoughts, take a couple of deep breaths. Only reason, granted, I don't do that. No, I'm just saying I don't do that like typically throughout the day. My quiet time is usually first thing in the morning, but that's usually just me kind of meditating, and I'm like still having to get rushed and get outside, get out of the house. However, since the whole quarantine thing, I'm not sitting in traffic for long periods of time like I usually am. So being able to just drive and coast at a good speed, that does give me some relaxing time of just, okay, I'm actually getting, instead of like constantly hitting on my brake and doing that, I can actually coast. And it has gotten me my quiet time or whatever. But that, of course, drank plenty of water, drank a bunch of water, y'all. You can't drink enough water. But that's my self-care tip, is get your quiet place, feel good about yourself, collect your thoughts. If you need to clear your mind. If you need to think about positivity, do that. But that's always good. It's mental health and you need that.
You guys, sorry, I got a teething baby. But we're going to go ahead and close out this podcast. We will be back next Wednesday. Absolutely. And you guys, sooner than what you think, we'll be adding a bonus podcast because our Patreon will be launching soon.
Yes.
And you'll be able to become a member for only $5 a month, and you'll be getting extra content. And one of the extra contents will be extra podcasts.
Yes.
And it'll be exclusive content. So
yeah, my bass gonna be better next time y'all tune in.
Yeah, so you all be blessed. And we'll see you. Make sure you rate and review us. Shh, baby.
Hey, boy.
Wherever you are listening to us at. All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
Y'all have a good one.
He made it. Bless his heart. Y'all pray for my husband.
Ooh, they been praying for me. I felt them prayers too.
Yes, thank y'all. Because we need to get him better so he and I can do a fun challenge that involves little to no physical activity. All right, guys. Bye. Oh, bye for real.
That chick angel.